Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Coming from the Gallimini household, I'm partaking in Candace's menus and dinners while we're going through this corona virus and we're trapped in the houses. So my plan for today is I'm gonna make from my hometown. Okay, if I'm not kidding, man, but say somewhere in Italy, I'm gonna make a butternut squash risotto and sage. I got sage in the backyard, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this a double recipe. So I'm gonna make a two. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use half the butternut squash for the risotto and sage dinner, and the other half I'm gonna make a pizza, butternut squash, caramelized onion, bacon with sage. This is the butternut squash after I cut it and cleaned out the seeds. I'm just gonna brush it with olive oil like this and both sides. By the way, put temperature of your oven at 400 degrees. Then just brush the olive oil all over the butternut squash like this, real quick. See, like this. Just a little, use as much as you want. I mean, to me, the more the merrier, right? Pure Italian. And then put a little pepper. And a little salt for love. A little back of my, hold on, there was none there. Okay, for good luck behind my shoulder. And we'll put this in the oven for 40 minutes or so, 35-40 minutes. We'll watch until it gets soft. While the butternut squash is getting roasted in the oven, I'll dice up some shallots. I was gonna use some white onions and maybe some red onions, but I thought, you know what? Let's kick it up a notch. Now I think, oh yeah, it's done. Take a look at that. That's what I'm talking about. And what we're gonna do here is, it's on the skin, so I'm gonna dice it up and take the skin off. Here's the sage I got from the yard. I took out the stems, so I might grab a little more because I need to make some for the pizza. So I'm just gonna come here and start dicing this up. And give me 1 second. Now I'm back. Okay. Anyways, so here, look at it. When we spooned up all the butternut squash, I'm making the toppings for the pizza, and what it calls for on this one is 2.5 tablespoons of olive oil, half a teaspoon, like look how much I know about this, half a teaspoon. This is what you do. You go like this, you count up, they say 6 seconds, and you got half a teaspoon, okay? So we got half a teaspoon of honey. We want to do half teaspoon of chili powder, and just here we are. So while we finish roasting the butternut squash, I'm gonna just cook this up. You just want it golden brown, right? You don't want to go overboard, because remember, it's gonna go back into the dough on top for the pizza. So you don't want to overcook it here. While I'm doing the sauteing the shallots, I'm adding some white wine. And then I'm gonna cook this until the white wine is gone, okay? Get ready to do the pizza, right? So, I'm just gonna dry this like this. Just getting there, slowly, like this. I'll just keep churning it, like this. This dough here, look at, like soccer. And then you can roll it like this. Don't be afraid to put some pressure on there, right? Like this. So I'm gonna, like that. See now, this is a little pizza. Then we go like this. So now we get a little wider, we can throw it. Yeah, I still got it. Okay, so now I added some of the diced up squash. Okay, I'm gonna put it in together like this. We're just gonna mix it. Freshly done by Candace, by real bacon, so it's not the stuff we buy at the store. Plus, I'm gonna add on that mix I put in earlier. Is this crazy? This is gonna be our freaking topping for our pizza. Mix it each other like that, turn it off, and put it on the side for now. So right now, I'm roasting the risotto. I've roasted up the risotto. Now it's nice and golden brown. See the color? Ooh, look at baby. Now we put a cup of wine. And that's just to get it going. The turkey broth works really good for risotto. That's a trick. So, two things you gotta know. Make sure you do, when you crisp the risotto, make it nicely so you get to the yellow. Don't get intimidated or scared. And then I use, like I said, either this is my dad's homemade wine or Prosecco, and use turkey broth. I want that meat to go in with the white wine. Now that we're sort of browning the Italian sausage meat, okay, look at that, just like that. This is perfect. This is the time now you want to put the rest of the butternut squash that I had for the pizza and the rest. It goes to here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna saute this. Then we're gonna put some more broth and a touch of more wine. Another thing I do too, just to help out the squash, because sometimes it's a little firmer. Don't be scared to use a potato masher. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm gonna add just a little more wine. I'm gonna put this on high now. 1.5 cups of my, well, Candace's turkey broth that she made. And once it comes to a boil, we add the risotto. Coming to a boil, now we throw it all. The risotto. And then we're gonna stir for around 20 to 30 minutes. You'll see it until it takes all the water away. So you gotta keep stirring. I'll be doing this for the next 20 minutes. Okay, so now, while I'm getting you can look at here, the risotto is boiling away, and stir it for sure. You gotta keep stirring, look at that. So I'll keep doing that. At the same time, now that I heat up the olive oil, I wanna put the fresh sage that came from the garden. Look at this. Now we go to the pizza. So what I do is I usually dabble a little olive oil. Now what I'm gonna do here is, I'm gonna place add some cheese. Okay, so now while the risotto is cooking, I go jump on it quick. Now this is the whole trick with that cornmeal to make it slide like this. Look at that! Look at that! Right there. And she goes. Put a nice little handful of cheese in there like this. See that? How does that look? Does that look beautiful? We'll put the sage on after. Just mix it together. Give it a little love. Like this. Maybe that'll change the flavor. Hold on. See, hold on. And here's the end. Hold on. Here's a touch of the sage on the back. And here you have, from Veneto region, risotto. Michele special. Look at that. Always put a touch of olive oil. This, like this. And voila.
Buon appetito!